missing someone. Earth all your own. Missing someone.
Hello, my name is Binti I am from AS1202F. Today we will talk about differentiation. What is differentiation? Differentiation is derivatives of instantaneous rate of change of a function to one of its variables. It's also a process of finding rate of change and a function. Okay, why we use differentiation? Differentiation allows us to find rate of change of velocity with respect to time to find the acceleration. X with respect to y, which on the graph of y against x is the gradient of the curve. How do we apply this concept in daily life? First, to calculate the profit and loss in business using graph. Second, to check temperature variation. And third, to determine the speed or distance covered, such as kilometer per hour or miles per hour.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. My name is Binti and today I will be presenting on the problem statement on both Rolle's theorem and also the mean value theorem. So without further ado, let's go to the first problem statement of Rolle's theorem. So in Rolle's theorem, there are two conditions that we have to satisfy. The first one is FA equals to FB and the second one is the F prime C equals to 0. So the question is, find the value of C that satisfies the Rolle's theorem for the function fx equals to x squared minus 3x plus 2 in the intervals of 0 to 3. So the problem here is that we have to find the value of C that will satisfy the Rolle's theorem, which is the condition A and the condition B as stated above. So next we will get into the problem solution. So we have the fx equals to x squared minus 3x plus 2 in the interval of 0 to 3. We know that 0 is represent A and 3 represent B. So what we need to do first is that we have to substitute the value of 0 and 3 in this equation. So we will get that f0 equals to 2 and f3 equals to 2. Note that the first condition is fa must equals to fb. So f0 equals to f3, it shows that it has satisfied the first condition. And then we moving on to the second, which is f prime c equals to 0. F prime c is actually f prime x, which is the differentiation of the function x. And so we will have fx equals to x squared minus 3x plus 2 and f prime x equals to 2x minus 3. And we just substitute x with c, we get f prime c equals to 2c minus 3. And then next we have to satisfy the second condition, which is f prime c equals to 0. So f prime c equals to 0, we just substitute f prime c, which is 2c minus 3 equals to 0, and 2c equals to 3. We bring the negative 3 to the other side, and c equals to 3 over 2 is the element of 0 to 3. So we will go to the problem statement of the mean value theorem. Before that, I will explain briefly on what mean value theorem is. So the mean value theorem for differentiation states that if fx is differentiable on open interval AB and continuous on closed interval AB, then there is at least one point C in open interval AB where f prime C equals to fb minus fa divided by b minus a. So this is the formula that we will use to find the solution later. So the question is, find the value of C that satisfies the mean value theorem for the function fx equals to square root x plus 5 in the interval 4, 11. Hence, the problem statement here is that we have to find C that will satisfy the mean value theorem, which is the f prime C equals to fb minus fa divided by b minus a. So now let's do the problem solution of the mean value theorem. So we know that we have fx equals to square root x plus 5. Please note that square root x plus 5 is equivalent to x plus 5 to the power of half. And then 4 represent A and 11 represent B. We have to substitute both value to this equation, and when we did that, we will get fb equals to 4 and fa equals to 3. The next step will be that we'll find b minus a. Please be careful that b minus a is the 11 minus 4 and not the fb minus fa, because some students make mistake that. So when we did that, b minus a will equals to 7, and then next we will find the f prime c. We know that f prime c is equivalent to f prime x. The only difference is the x and the c. So how do we find f prime x? F prime x is actually the differentiation of the fx. So we differentiate fx, which half of this will go to the in front, and then we minus the power 1. So we will get 1 over 2x plus 5 negative half to the power of negative half, and differentiate inside the bracket, we get 1. So we'll get 1 over 2 square root x plus 5, and then we just substitute x and x to c. We'll get f prime c equals to 1 over 2 square root c plus 5. And then we will use the formula and substitute all the value that we have find into this formula, and the next step is that we get c equals to 7.25 is the element of the open interval for 11.
F is a polynomial function, so it is continuous and differentiable everywhere. Furthermore, for this question, fx, we replace it to the interval 0 and 3. So the equal is 2. Is that this function on this interval satisfies the hypothesis for Rolle's theorem. As for this question, we can conclude that Rolle's theorem says there is a value of c in interval 0, 3 with f prime c is equal to 0. Mean value theorem generalizes Rolle's theorem by considering functions that are not necessarily 0 at the endpoints. As we know that mean value theorem states that if fx is continuous over the closed interval, which is AB, and differentiable over the open interval, then there is exists at point C.